Now, joining us to review some of the headlines of today's newspaper from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Ifenis. Good to have you with us as always.
Good afternoon, Niyi.
Good to have you with us.
Well rested after a long leave.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Hawa.
Oh, Mr. Ifenis,
Yes.
good to have you.
We start the review with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. We start with the lead story. Olanipekun. Appeal court can't correct clerical errors in Kano Guber judgment. Tension as NNPP, APC hold rally tomorrow. Court reverses Nasarawa governor's sack. Yes, the dust raised by the judgment of the appeal court on the Kano Guber election that has removed the NNPP governor who was declared winner on election day. But that it would have been straightforward because the duties of the court tribunal to do their job. But now we have a situation where what was read as the judgment on Friday different from what was eventually given as a certified true copy. Now this appeal court has said, well, it was error, typographical, clerical, whatever that means. Of course, somebody dropped the ball there. And they even calling for the recall of that CTC so that they can correct the errors. But eminent lawyer, Wale Olanipekun, senior advocate of Nigeria, is saying no. The ship has since left the harbor. So it's going to the next stage. It's only the Supreme Court that can do any alteration there or give a different interpretation. So in fact, the NNPP are saying, well, we are holding on to what we have. We are not even returning it for you to correct anything. So it's a messy situation. I'm sure nobody in the judiciary will be happy about this development. But I think the appeal court registrar is saying, oh, bring it back, we'll correct it. Wale Olanipekun, senior lawyer, even teaching them the 101 of law, if you will, that, look, once you have left the appeal court, you are going to the Supreme Court.
There's no do-overs.
And the NNPP candidate is heading for the Supreme Court. So, but what is worrisome is the tension in Kano. And we just hope the law enforcement agencies will take charge so that we don't have rally turning to fisticuff, turning to anarchy in that state. But you see, the judiciary is the one bringing this on all of us because we've been praising our politicians that when they lose, they don't go for self-help, they go to the tribunal, they go to the courts. But now the courts seem to be disappointing us. And here we are with this scenario. Now the Vanguard newspaper, if you look at the Vanguard newspaper, the story below the photograph, Northern elders express concern over conduct of judiciary. But the lead story there, NBS, that's Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, reports families spend more on as inflation persists. It records 3.3% rise in quarter 2 of 2023. Families shifted towards recurrent rather than savings investment. Ex-CIS boss. They say you save for the rainy day, but if the rainy day is already here.
There's no saving.
So that is the problem we have now. Families spending almost everything they earn to sustain the family. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said we should just be hopeful in a renewed hope. But he's doing a few things, but we've not seen the impact here on the lives of Nigerians. Rather, the cost of living seems to be heading to the roof, and many Nigerians are feeling the pinch.
And we know how it is every December. It's like things skyrocket, so everyone is just bracing for heavy impact.
No, maybe you've had early December with the inflation we're seeing. So let's just hope it will not go beyond that level. Now, the New Telegraph newspaper, CTA, carpet security agencies, political parties over vote buying, talking about the off-cycle election. CTA, Center for Transparency Advocacy, urges INEC to probe infractions. Yes, we just hope all those who are involved were apprehended. And those who are apprehended will be taken to the court and tried. Now, the Guardian newspaper, Nigeria's The Guardian newspaper, high operating expenses, harsh environment, hobble industrial revival jobs, and it's a very serious matter. Industries, factories, manufacturers are having a hard time, and specifically they are complaining about FX scarcity, naira depreciation, high interest rates, and cost of raw materials, multiple taxation from state and non-state actors. These are things, yes.
Yeah, hopefully we can take one foreign
yes.
at least.
Of course, talking about the problems of manufacturing industrialists are facing in Nigeria. Now, foreign newspapers, quickly, we look at the Financial Times. Sunak under pressure as net immigration reaches record. 745,000 persons crossed illegally into UK last year. And those who are putting pressure on the Prime Minister saying that, look, we'll canvass for Brexit because we want to take control of our borders. Now people are just swimming into the country. And of course, Swela Brewama, who was removed as Home Secretary, is part of those who are hounding the Prime Minister and saying that, look, what we are seeing is a slap on the face of Britons.
Hounding is the word. Arise News analyst Emmanuel Feni, I'd like to thank you for your insight on this daily. It's good to have you with us.